play fantasy football? And if you're saying no, I think that leaves you and me as about the only guys in the country who don't play it. Everybody else, I think, does. Fantasy football is huge and maybe getting a little bit too big. If you listen to the NFL, Mark Dembski in the sports office tonight, he is talking fantasy football. Mark, it's huge, and everybody's talking about the latest news regarding fantasy football.
Yeah, Jim, you know, fantasy football players, there are 15 million of them here during the NFL season. Now, fantasy owners, they pore over websites, just like this one here, researching player stats for hours. Now, the NFL Players Association, though, they want to control the use of these player stats in fantasy leagues by actually having them pay a licensing fee.
It's one of those things where you want to win. You know, it's very competitive. You know, and we go back and forth to our guys and talk a lot of smack and just have fun with it. Just have a lot of fun with it. It just brings a whole new atmosphere to football.
Jeff Tidwell and his Rocklin neighbors have been playing in the same fantasy football league for 8 years now.
We moved in the fall, and it was kind of an excuse to kind of get to know some of the people that moved in together. So we just started up this league. It started out, it seemed kind of like more like a fringe, real fanatic type of activity. But I mean, it's really gotten involved where, you know, definitely the competition's gone up. People take it more seriously.
And serious means adding the strategic element.
Probably 3 or 4 hours a week. Definitely just managing my team.
Yeah, it's just a lot easier to see the stats, see what the numbers and the matchups are, and then make a decision based on that.
You know, playing back in the days when you're actually getting stats out of the newspaper.
Right.
You know, you're having to actually manually calculate everything.
Right.
But now it's just all done for you, so it makes it real easy.
Certainly seems a bit much, right? The NFL players wanting money for fantasy football, but I guess if you consider that they get money already from jersey sales and shoe sales, then I guess you can make the argument that this makes sense.
Beer sales are next, right? Hey, the Monarchs